There are three signs that you might already be in perimenopause and that even your doctor might be missing. A lot of times, women will sit in front of me and they will list their symptoms. They are exhausted. They have trouble falling asleep, or even if they fall asleep, they wake up very early. They are emotional unstable. They don't even recognize themselves anymore. They are struggling with their weight. They're gaining weight even though nothing has changed about their lifestyle. I will sit in front of them, listen to their symptoms, and I will think to myself, I already know what's going on. This is perimenopause. Hi, I'm Dr. Giselle. I'm a medical doctor and functional hormone expert, and I help high performing women achieve hormonal balance during perimenopause through lifestyle, biology, and spirituality. So, in this video, I want to share with you three signs that you're already in perimenopause, and these three signs are often mistaken because why? There is something as early perimenopause and late perimenopause. Early perimenopause can start as early as in your early 40s, maybe even late 30s. And during this time, a lot of the symptoms that are because of perimenopause are often misdiagnosed as symptoms from just stress or burnout or even depression. It's very important that we talk about these early signs of perimenopause so that you can get the right help. So, what are those three signs? The first sign that you already might be in perimenopause is sleep. Your sleep has changed. A lot of women during early perimenopause find themselves waking up at 3 in the morning, or they will go to sleep and wake up exhausted, tired. They know that they didn't sleep really deep. And one of the things that also happened is that they will be tired in the evening, but struggle to even fall asleep. So they will toss and turn in bed all night. And then when they finally think, okay, I fell asleep at 3 o'clock in the morning, they are wide awake. Why? Progesterone decline. One of the first hormones to decline during perimenopause is progesterone. This decline in progesterone affects a very important neurotransmitter, which is your GABA. Your GABA receptors become less sensitive because of progesterone decline. So, what does these GABA receptors do? Because of GABA, you are calm, you feel grounded, you are emotionally stable, you feel resilient, even during stressful moments. So, when GABA receptor sensitivity declines, you will find yourself feeling anxious for no reason, or you will find yourself feeling tired but wired. The feeling that you have to remain alert for an unknown threat, and that is day and night, and your thoughts racing. You are going over scenarios over and over again, trying to find what went wrong, what could go wrong, the threats, who said what. When you find your mind racing, especially in the evening, and you cannot stop it, it could be that your GABA receptors are not that sensitive anymore to GABA. And that could be because your progesterone is already starting to decline. And that could be early perimenopause. So, what to do? The first thing you can do is track your sleep. How are you sleeping? Are you falling asleep tired and waking up tired? Are you waking up early in the morning, maybe 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and you can't sleep anymore? And also, what is the pattern when it comes to your cycle? Is it before your menstrual cycle worse than afterwards? Are you seeing any differences during your cycle? It's very important to start tracking, because with tracking you can gain so much wisdom with your own body. So, sign number two that you could be in early perimenopause and your doctor doesn't know is you are becoming emotional unfamiliar. A lot of women will sit with me in my office and they will talk about feeling a lot of sadness, crying. They know they are not depressed. They know they have all of the reasons to be happy, but they can't seem to find that happiness. And one of the most common emotions that women tell me when they are finally safe in my space is rage, anger. And that is a very hard emotion to talk about for women because as women, we have been conditioned to be nice and smile, and sadness is tolerated, but anger, not so much. So when women express this feeling, I already go towards this might be hormonal. So women will share stories about how they would snap against people that they respect or even love. So maybe their boss or colleagues or clients or their partner, their kids, only to find themselves in the bathroom crying, feeling shameful of what just happened and not understanding themselves. So why does this happen? This happened because of serotonin decline. So, serotonin is a feel good neurotransmitter. So, when serotonin declines because of estrogen decline, you might find yourself feeling loss of enjoyment. Things that you used to enjoy, you don't enjoy them anymore. You find yourself feeling flat. Some women even describe themselves as feeling gray. A lady shared with me a few weeks ago, she explained it as missing the spark. So, one other thing that happened because of estrogen decline is your dopamine decline. And when dopamine decline, you have loss of motivation, loss of drive. A lot of women say, I really don't even care anymore. When you find yourself thinking that, that can be hormonal. It's not just mental, it's not just emotional, it's a hormonal instability. So, what to do? What you can do is start to see if you can notice any patterns. What follows before the emotional instability? And also, is there any pattern when it comes to your cycle? Is it before your menstrual cycle worse than after your menstrual cycle, or does anything changes around the time that you would expect to be ovulating? And if you are on birth control pills, how was it before you got on the birth control pills? And if you're using birth control, is it worse or does it make it better? Again, being able to track your symptoms is so important when it comes to perimenopause and perimenopause management. So, the last reason that you could be in early perimenopause and your GP or your doctor is missing it is a new energy pattern. Maybe you used to be the woman that could do everything, your job, a side hustle, your family, friends. And now all of a sudden you find yourself not being able to handle all of it anymore energetically. I call this season a lot of times slow rise and early drop. What do I mean with slow rise and early drop? So, when it comes to the energy pattern that comes in early perimenopause, a lot of women will find themselves having a slow rise in energy in the morning. A lady expressed to me a few weeks ago, I feel like a diesel in the morning. I wake up with my alarm clock around 6, but it's not until 8, 9ish that I feel like I have the energy to perform. And so that's a slow rise. And the early drop is that a lot of women find themselves along 2 or 3 having a crash in energy. They can't crank it back up. They will remain tired. And if they are in early perimenopause and they also have the progesterone decline that we discussed earlier, they will also find themselves being tired but wired, not being able to fall asleep. So you see how this cycle can become vicious very quickly. So these are the 3 signs that you could be in early perimenopause and you don't know, and your doctor either. So, if you recognize in these signs, again, start to track your symptoms, track your sleep, track your emotional instability, and track your energy level. If you recognize yourself in one of these three symptoms, check out my ebook. In there, I will give you some holistic lifestyle advices that you can apply immediately so that you can start rebalancing your hormones. And if you want to take this a step further and get on a call with me, let's see how I can start helping you balance your hormones during perimenopause. So if you enjoy this video, please like and share with a woman that also needs to hear this. And I'll see you guys in the next video.